Welcome back to the Charles Eoghan Experience. What's up, man?
Nothing much. How are you?
Yeah, all good, bro.
Yeah, that's nice. It's a personal touch.
Yeah,
that was viewers love to see. Write in the comments what your favorite part of Charles Price's body is. I would say.
What's yours for you?
The foot, the feet. I really like the feet.
Size 12 feet.
Mid round, I'll just.
You sniff my feet. Size 12. After you pop my ankle.
Buy the new DVD.
Yeah.
It's really effective.
It really is. You injured everybody on
all your opponents without even applying a submission.
Guys, remember, like, subscribe, YouTube, Spotify, do all that.
Subscribe.
Go check out the links below. DVDs are for sale. You sell DVDs about foot mechanics. Any question about any kind of leg breaking, you sell those material.
Yeah, basically, like, not every, but you know.
Yeah, I'm pretty good.
I got a few in.
Shout out Christian Osbeck. He's just a good guy. Anyway.
Yeah, man. He gives so much to charity. I think there was something else we were supposed to say, but I can't remember now. Fuck, I forgot already.
He did say something, didn't he?
He said to promote something of his, but I just can't, for the life of me, remember what it was, so...
Maybe we'll think about it later.
We'll think of it later. All right.
How's AIGA, mate?
There is a good Satoshi Ishii DVD on foot sweeps that's out right now.
Is that new?
It's excellent, man. I would say it's the best foot sweep instructional I've ever seen. Type in Satoshi Ishii feet finder on BJJ Fanatics, and like anything to do with that is going to be pretty good.
Fantastic. All right. AIGA, how's that?
So yeah, that's actually one of the questions, Charles. So good, we could get it kicked off.
Let's really kick it off because I want to maximize the time that we have together.
Yeah, we don't have much, so let's just start with AIGA. So we were in Turkey, in a little town called Antalya. I don't know if I'd call that a town or a city. Man, it was beautiful, beautiful. The hotel was a bit weird though, I can't lie.
It's just lovely. It's
really good. Like the hotel was like Amsterdam themed, so you'd go in. At the top it said Amsterdam Central, like the station. But it actually wasn't in Amsterdam though. It was in Turkey. That was the mildest thing. And then, yeah, you like go in and it's got like a red light district with curtains and that, but there's no one behind the curtain. It's got a bulldog cafe, but weed is 2 years punishment in prison. You get punished for 2 years straight whilst being in prison. What else? I mean, there was a buffet 4 times a day. There was a pool,
I love a buffet.
2 pools. It was right by the beach. I don't like the beach, so that's probably a negative. It had tennis courts.
That's a big negative for you.
It had a spa. It had a wellness center. It had a swimming pool.
Man, honestly, I don't care. How's AIGA? You hurt some people.
Sorry, you wanted to know that. So yeah, my first round was against some fella. I knew that he wasn't that serious about jiu-jitsu, so I didn't want to leg lock him because I thought, it looks like he's got another job, so I don't want to just injure some random guy for no reason. As much as that would have been nice to hear the cracking of the bones, what I really wanted to hit was a Boston teabag. And lo and behold, the first man in history to ever publicly teabag another man for free on stage.
That was really good. Thanks, man. Is that the first Boston teabag anyone's ever hit in competition?
I believe so. I would say so. That is the first Boston teabag to be completed in competition.
Man, that is
thanks. I will forever go down in history as the first man
to ever hit Boston teabag.
Right. Or Daddy's Milk, I heard, was another name for it.
That's a nice one.
Instead of Mother's Milk. Really good.
All right.
Yeah. I don't know why they call it Daddy's Milk. Weird. Yeah. And then my next round was against nice guy, to be fair, but he basically pulled out of an inside Ashi by straightening his leg and jumping backwards. So he hurt his own leg and it popped. And then in the finals against Dagestani fella, also, to be fair, pretty nice guy. I had a bit of banter with him. I was like, sorry, I'm just going to pull guard. And he goes, Dagestan, brother. And I go, yeah. And then I pulled guard. So he held no ill feeling towards me. And then got to 50-50 and he tried to shrimp out. And as I put his toes under my armpit, I felt his leg pop. And that was the end of the bout.
Your reaction was quite funny.
I was like,
oh, mate. Oh,
and
sorry.
I really didn't want... I mean, we were sharing the hotel with the Dagestanis, and I'm sure if it came to an MMA fight, we would have lost. So, I had to be extra nice to them. I really like your stuff on Instagram. You look really good. I like the outfits, guys. You look excellent. and then we safely escaped the hotel and went to get a kebab, couple of pints, and then we went back home. Couldn't find any weed, though. Fucking shit.
Weed or hookers, unfortunately.
Yeah, terrible. Man. We were scouring the area. Awful. But yeah, other than that, the team performed well. Standout performances. Obviously, this is another question that was asked to me. Who is the most dangerous unknown grappler? I don't think he's unknown, but it is Mateusz Szczecinski. That man
he is terrifying.
Submitted. If you name a human being, he has submitted them. Probably unless he hasn't rolled with them. Yeah. That's basically how I would put it. Anyone that has rolled with him, he has submitted them. Further, I would like to say that I was warming up with him and I was just pretending to be a staller for one of our team opponents.
Yeah.
I was trying to simulate them and I just had zero success. Like, I wasn't trying to be too spazzy because I didn't want to injure. I wasn't being spazzy at all. I was just hunkering down and trying to just be negative and grip negatively. And it must have lasted about 20 seconds between each submission. So
that's insane.
Yeah. I wasn't trying, but it's just like, if you're stalling, there's nothing you can do, my friend. You're just going to get hurt.
Shout out Tommy Langlicum.
Honestly.
How's he beat him?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well,
I don't know.
Tommy, I don't know. Just in competition, he
turns it up.
He turns it up. But also, I'd say Szczecinski in competition says that he doesn't perform as well as in the gym. Yeah. Which is a terrifying prospect because when I see him in competition, it's fucking terrifying.
He is very good. Big shout out, Mateusz.
Also,
big fan of his.
Great details. He gave me, autism when it comes to jiu-jitsu. My memory is very good. He showed me some details and I've had instant success with all of it. It was like a shared, meeting of the minds, no homo, none taken. And maybe half an hour to 40 minutes of drilling. We're just asking each other shit. Mostly I was asking him shit because, I have a lot to learn from him. And fucking great details and Aoki locking people. And I feel like he does a couple things that no one else in the world does. And then his bolo game is a great complement to that. So you try to leg lock him, you get boloed. You try to bolo him, you get fucking leg locked hard. And he doesn't submit people, he breaks people.
He fucking goes through it. Yeah. He's a terrifying man.
Super nice guy as well. Put me onto the Steam Deck. I bought a new games console thanks to him. And you'll be hearing more of that. What
games console did you get?
It's called a Steam Deck.
What's that?
It's like a big handheld sort of PSP type thing. Yeah. You can get any game ever.
Can you get RuneScape on there?
I believe you could get RuneScape. You could plug in a laptop. You can plug in a mouse and a keyboard.
You're done.
You can play RuneScape.
That's over.
But I don't actually have a useful account anymore. They all got banned, so I can't play RuneScape anymore. Also, I'm banned from using a computer or going near a school, so it's kind of tough.
Yeah, whatever relevance that has to the screen thing, that would be terrible.
Yeah.
Let's do a question.
Yeah. Cool. That was a good question, though. Oh, yeah. Standout performances other than Szczecinski.
Shay.
Everyone, Shay is a fucking animal. Shay is also hilarious.
He did great, man.
Everyone expected him to completely dominate, and he did. Even rolling with him, he is very relaxed and very knowledgeable, and he's not one-dimensional either. He is happy to come top, bottom. He's very good at connecting, the bolo kind of inverted game to coming up in good passing positions, which I thought was quite impressive. So he's not just stay on the bottom and keep inverting. He's happy to go up and down from bottom to top very fluidly and obviously connect between heel hooks and bolos. And he fucking broke some guy's leg, the Dagestani guy.
That
absolutely
lock,
destroyed.
The guy just ran into it as well.
He turned the wrong way.
Oh.
He turned the wrong way. And then the triangle, it just looked so clean. When he threw his legs up, it was so deep. There was no... he could have wasted some space there and still got to finish, but he did not. He was clinical as fuck. Then we had Ashley Williams.
Ashley.
Yeah,
Go on, Ashley.
Just really good at winning exchanges. And
he knows how to win, that fellow, as well.
Yeah, exactly. He knows how to win every single little bit. And you'd think times when he could just give up the points or be down and out. He just continues pushing. He got excellent cardio. And also... when he submitted, I don't know if he submitted a Dagestani guy or if he just won the match. He just looked at them and went, "Come on!" Just screamed at all of them, and they all stood up like they wanted to fucking shoot him in the face. So we all stayed very close together after that.
Yeah,
and then what was it? Sam McNally.
Yeah.
To be fair, he was better than all the guys, but I feel like he played too tactically, so he lost on ridiculous negative point, and they stopped giving penalties in the final. Did you watch the final?
Yeah.
They stopped giving penalties to the Dagestanis for the entire finals.
Yeah, it was weird.
It was very strange. I was like,
you guys were calling for penalties.
Referee, look. And it was just he just wouldn't even look at us. He knew that it was shameful. And then they started giving penalties away again once it was 4-0 and it was over, so that the spectators wouldn't see how much of a fucking farce the refereeing was. So please, next time, get some fair referees. I don't know who sponsored the Dagestanis to win that specific event, but they were not getting the penalties that they deserved whatsoever. And anyone who is watching will agree with me when I say that. Another thing they did, which was sly, was they'd give them the penalty timer, and then every time with 5 seconds to go, whether or not they did anything like positive, they just, okay, cool. Like, we showed the penalty, and then they took the penalty away. So that was bullshit, right? Let's not have any more of that, please, because next time there's money on the line.
Yeah.
Obviously Shinsky, Jed with an injured back managed to win, took down a Dagestani with a low inside single.
That was
ridiculous.
Great, yeah.
He just jumped on it like a gator.
He's got that dog in him. Fair play. He was like, oh shit, he's got to fucking pull something out of the bag here, and he did.
He did every single time he won in the last minute, and then Marcin just really entertaining.
He looks like a geezer.
Good he was quite funny. Yeah, I very much enjoyed Marcin celebrating, and also just trying to get that big Dagestani fella angry, and it worked a peach. Like, I'm not even happy we won. I'm just happy they lost. Cool.
That was a great analysis.
Thanks, man.
Should we do some questions?
Yeah.
That was a question.
I also did a seminar in Bulgaria. That was good fun. Lots of teams came to join. We did some sparring, did 2 things in a day. I ate some deer meat. I had the option of horse sausage, but I wasn't sure if it was directly from the horse or
it was
different part of the horse.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah. So
should have eaten them.
Didn't take that risk. I went for the deer. Deer penis.
How was that?
Deer penis instead. Deer penis.
Yeah.
In mince.
Oh, great.
Okay.
I got a question. How to improve grip strength? Take it away, Chief.
Well,
best exercises to improve grip strength
in the gym.
Yeah,
I would say the pinch grip one is good. I would say RDLs. I find RDLs are a really good one, just because it's not a consistent amount of pull. It's like as you're changing direction, the pull increases, and it can be hard to keep it. What else?
Just lifting weights. Just lifting weights in general. Getting really strong at lifting weights. Trying to. The thing is, people ask me all the time, like, can I use straps? Yes, you can use straps. E.g. an RDL, the main purpose of an RDL is to be hitting the hamstrings and the posterior chain, hammies, glutes, lower back. And if the grip is the fatiguing factor, put straps on. You can train grip at the end with pinch grip or different gripping varieties, doing curls, direct arm work, and wrist work is going to help your grip. But ultimately, just getting stronger, holding a heavy shit for long periods of time for years on end.
For me, the times where I felt my grip had the most training was when I was doing 500 swings a day. I was doing it with a 16 kilo, and I had the kettlebell aimed at someone, so if I let go, it would have been absolutely devastating. So you cannot let go.
How many sets did you break that down into?
It would be 5 sets. I'd do
250, 250, 250, 250.
No, because it's 500 swings a day. So each set would be 100 swings.
Oh, that was silly
good
of me.
Maths.
Yeah, I said 1,000.
Or it could have been 10 sets. I'm pretty sure it was 10. So it's 10 sets of 10, 15, 25. So 10 swings and then 10 squats, then 15 swings and 15 thrusters, and then 25 swings. And
I could see how that would
whatever.
make your grip feel really strong. You're just holding on to something for a long
period
period
of time.
When
it swings at the end, your grip is just fucking at the end of its tether, but you cannot let go or else it's going to damage the household.
Just holding on to things for long periods of time.
Yeah.
Going to the gym, holding on to things.
Yeah.
Kettlebell swings, fantastic.
Really burning my forearm though. Unbelievable.
Getting that question then.
All right, let's go. So, question. Let's start with, what is Charles's deepest, darkest secret? Tell them about the gonorrhea.
They already know about the gonorrhea. Got that in Brazil. Mardi Gras. Big. That was great.
Big celebration.
Yeah. Is it Mardi Gras or is it Carnival?
Carnival.
Mardi Gras in Australia. It's a gay parade. Anyway, yeah. He just asked me. That's fine.
Yeah, he didn't want to know from me.
Right, okay.
Okay, inside Ashi defense, legs locked. Anything aside from spinning and kicking. I think if you spin and kick, you're going to break your leg. So, or you're just going to get heel hooked anyway. So what I've seen to work in some competitions is trying to toe hold them. But basically that foot that's on your ass crack needs to go. And the only way for it to go is for you to build height, press down, and then pop your leg straight, spin and kick all at the same time. And that is the only way I've found that effectively loosens the toe along your arse crack. And once that toe is gone, let's say they have a heel hook grip on you, Either you can kick the grip free with your secondary leg, or you can get a toe hold on them, which prevents them from bridging, and the toe hold will beat the heel hook if applied at the same time. So basically, that's the answer. If you do anything else, I'm pretty sure you're going to get your leg broke. Good example, watch the recent UFC event where Roberto Jimenez fights Nicky Rod, and there is a sequence like that where I'm sure they both injured each other's legs, but no one wanted to tap because they're built different and they see red.
Yeah.
Can you read? Are you good?
Yeah, here we go. What question on it? I should have highlighted them. Here we go. Quick one. Push, pull, hinge, squat routine. I only do one exercise per category for the whole workout. That's absolutely fine. Your workout could literally just be... Yeah, you could do a heavy squat. Then you can move to your push, pull exercises, which we do. And then you could do a heavy RDL with another push, pull exercise. And then you could do direct arm work. And that's literally it. You can check out my instructional, or you can check out the programs I sell. You'll literally find
BJJ Fanatics. I haven't seen much advertising of that.
From me.
Yeah.
I put a story out.
Is it even a post?
There was a post. Yeah, it just didn't even pop up.
I didn't even see it, champ.
I need to advertise a bit more.
Maybe advertise it more.
Yeah, it's out there.
Okay.
Go.
Fractured my finger training in the gi.
Oh no, poor guy.
Yeah, that sucks, man. That was it. Cool. Next question. Advice on training around it, other than chucking away my gi. So that would have been my first thing, chuck away the gi. But if you fractured your finger, I mean, it's going to be painful to even get touched, isn't it?
Mate, you're probably going to have to have some time off the mats. I mean, you're going to have to use your hands. You're going to want to get those hands better. Use this as a time to get super jacked and super fit.
You could literally wear like a boxing glove and try to go for training. That would be my advice. Wear a boxing glove.
Do you think that'd actually be useful to some degree?
Well, yeah, you can still underhook. You can still use your legs and arms. You can still mentally think about what you would do.
Yeah.
You can still get a good sweat on, which is the main point we're all doing.
Obviously,
this, right?
Yeah,
Exercise.
Exercise. Yeah, I would say go to the gym. Just trying to focus on getting super jacked, get strong legs, do your plyos. You could still train upper body. You could get some grips. That's going to help. And do conditioning.
I mean, a fractured finger. Stop being such a spaz in the future. And give up the gi. All right. How are you peeling up tight elbows in mount? So if the elbows are tight, that means that you're not going to be able to scoop them with your own elbows. That means you've got to cross grip the wrists and expose the wrists first. And then the elbows will be pulled away from the body via the wrist. And if the hands are in tight and connected, it's hard to push the hands away. Then you go to the elbows with your either knees initially and then your hands, or just straight with your hands using inside ties, etc., to get the elbows away from the ribs.
That's lovely, that. Is there an ideal time or window for creatine? The ideal window is around the time of exercise, either before or after. That's the ideal time. But realistically, the best time is the time you're going to remember to take it, because then you're going to be consistent with it. So whenever you can remember to take it the most, do that.
Write your tips in the comments for not having clumpy bits of creatine monohydrate. Mine always clumps.
Yeah, mine's fresh as a daisy now.
Annoying, mate.
Shake it the can up.
It doesn't do that, mate. You need to get a spoon and you need to bzz it yourself.
Yeah.
It grinds right up my asshole.
Oh,
They
gets in
say
there.
that, right?
It
Yeah,
gets
it
in
says,
there.
it gets right in my asshole. It's really annoying.
I don't know how you get it in there.
Yeah. Plugging.
Thoughts on workout lengths? Is pliers warm up / inside outside this? Yeah. So I don't know. A good workout. Some of our workouts take like 75 minutes to do. We get lots. Well, especially since we've done the hypertrophy cluster sets. They take a bit longer.
It takes an hour and a half.
They're working really well. I'm enjoying that.
I'm enjoying them. Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like we get better at the technique quicker as well because you get more reps.
Yeah, you get more goes, more practice.
More goes. Let me have a go.
All right, I'm not finished yet.
Sorry.
Most workouts should take you 60 minutes to do. Probably, yeah. I don't know. With pliers involved, once you get the pliers involved, it just takes a bit longer. Realistically, you're gonna go to the gym. You're gonna do a hamstring warm up, a core warm up, and an upper body warm up. Then you're gonna do 2 rounds of that. You're gonna do plyos, which realistically take 10 minutes, and then you're gonna get into your main work. So it's probably gonna take 65
If you're doing the 10
minutes.
sets, then it's just gonna be longer, isn't it?
Simply. If you do the hypertrophy cluster sets, it's gonna take longer. So I just need to think about how I'm gonna best adapt that to my Matt Strong program. I'm probably gonna shoot for 5 to 7 sets of things.
Yeah.
Yeah. I fucking love it though.
10 sets of 10.
No,
German
Chief,
volume training. Shout out.
Adolf Hitler, yeah.
I love that. It's so true. He was so big and strong. He was an animal. He was a fucking animal.
Yeah, he loved
he?
those German volume sets.
Oh, and he's so good.
Yeah.
And he was
Tura.
natty as well.
He was natty.
All right. How to stop the high step out of RDLR.
We get so many reverse De La Riva questions.
How to stop the high step. So, if you can get a deeper grip on it initially, then they won't be able to turn their toes away to take their foot out. You can try to accept the high step, and as they try to high step, you off balance them with your RDLR leg. Let's say your right leg is in between their legs. You off balance them to your left hand side whilst they're trying to high step by kicking behind their shin with your right leg towards your left hand side, and that will allow you to pummel your left leg behind their right leg. And from that position, you can then off balance them further with your left leg while scooting your hips underneath them with your right leg to enter a single leg X or an X guard type position.
Mate, that's as good details as it's going to get.
Yeah, that is, mate. Other things you can try and go, you can try to wrestle up. You can try to do a half wrestle up to a guard pull. You can try. The thing with wrestling up in these chaotic situations is that it's very much anybody's game. And if someone's got a sharp guillotine or a back take, half the time you're going to end up fucked. So I would say to reserve the wrestle ups for people that you can't get to a hip using normal jiu-jitsu, i.e. the times I would wrestle up is you get someone to their butt cheek and then you wrestle up. But in these scenarios, you can risk wrestling up while someone's on one leg because you know that their second leg is going to land before they're able to react. However, if you do a wrestle up and you're in any way delayed or tricked or something like that, or you slip or you're a bit slow, then you're going to end up getting fucked in your wrestle up and you'll be in worse position than prior to trying to wrestle up.
Damn. I got a whole bunch of questions from a geezer that we know at the gym. Basically, I think that if you're saying you're injured, should you still spar or only drill? Basically, this geezer's come in and the guy's like, can we just do a little bit lighter? And then this guy did a tornado sweep on him and then passed chest to chest, and the guy got really angry at him. That was it.
Well,
I mean, basically, if you're gonna spar, it's your I think it's your responsibility. Obviously, unless someone's deliberately trying to injure you. Just if you say I'm gonna spar, I've got a little bit of an injury, but I'll monitor it. That's what you should do. That's what I think. Take personal responsibility for your own injury.
yeah, if you keep getting injured, start thinking of it as a street fight in that if I get injured, that's my fault and I lost. And then you'll find that you get injured much less, but you kind of win a lot less as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
It
It just sounds like that guy, one of you is being an idiot, or one of you has really poor social skills, and you need to clarify more exactly what you want out of the role.
Yep.
Right. Best joint lock to apply on a flexible child. I like spine locks. You, John?
Love a spine lock.
Yeah, cool.
What about rear naked choke? Yeah, rear naked.
That's not a joint lock. If you're attacking the choi bar, is your goal to get as soon as possible control on their wrist? Yes, I would say so. Sometimes I won't control the wrist if it's tucked under their body because I'd rather like push their knee to get their wrist exposed before I control it. And sometimes I'd rather switch to a Kimura grip, and so that is kind of controlling their wrist, but my priority then would be getting my hips above their head before I switch the grip, because otherwise they're just going to rip away because you don't have weight over the top of their head. So you weight the top of their head, make sure their shoulder stays low. You know, when their shoulder can come high off the ground, like past the height of your hips, you've essentially lost, or past the height that your knees can go, you've essentially lost the arm bar, choi bar, whatever dilemma. So yeah, I would say most important, keep the shoulder low and then try to control the wrist. If you want to specifically get the choi bar, you want to control beyond the wrist. You want to control the thumb. The thumb is going to be the thing that gets it working.
I heard swimming was the best form of cardio for jiu-jitsu. That was a question.
From Christian Osbeck.
It was a real question by a real person, and then opinions. I'm going to do a post about this tonight. Here's what I think is going to be the best thing to do for your jiu-jitsu cardio. That's coming. That's coming, Chief. Number one, get better at jiu-jitsu. Understand the techniques, understand your efficiency, understand timing, understand how to distribute your weight. Number one. Yeah, to get better at the sport. Number 2, invest time in wrestling and the stand-up component. Why is that important, Flanagan?
It's harder to rest whilst wrestling. Even if you're winning, it's hard to be restful whilst wrestling. Although that is, again, like most people find wrestling super exhausting. But if I wrestled at someone that's shit at wrestling, I don't have to get tired whatsoever. I feel like I could do it for like hours and hours. So
because you have a better understanding of weight distribution.
Yeah, leaning on them, not getting collar tied and just lifting my head up or shucking my head down to try and get the collar tie free. Like that's most of the time, even in like high level matches, that's how people clear collar ties. They just shuck their head free and like the collar tie goes, but you basically just did a really heavy
not like a
deadlift.
That should just pins you back. Both.
Yeah, you should hold the elbow. You can do a fake and then clear the collar tie, like do a, what's it called? A pass off like down towards the floor. That's a way where you might expend a small amount of energy, but your opponent spends more energy and you get angle and grip. So, you know, you get a payoff for using a little bit of energy, and that will actually make you less tired in a way because you're getting, you know, a bit of positive reinforcement when you do tiring motions.
You spend more time doing stand-up training, invest time in getting better at stand-up, invest more time at wrestling. That's going to improve your conditioning for jiu-jitsu very specifically. But it's also high intensity as well. So, which is fine. And then as a last resort, you'd look to do additional aerobic training. Cardiac output specifically, 30 to 60 minute pieces of work on a machine or running, whatever you have you. Could be swimming, yeah? Or you could do lactic threshold intervals.
I feel like swimming is referred to a lot because of the breathing not being restricted, and you have to control your diaphragm more. So people find it more useful when they're tensing. Like when you start, it's hard to tense your abs and breathe at the same time. I remember that when I was a noob, you know, getting someone to shin on belly me, and I was like, I can't breathe. And you're like, hold on, I'm talking, I can breathe. I just need to tense and breathe at the same time. Yeah. So it teaches you to use your diaphragm separately to your abs, which for most people who haven't really exercised properly is a new thing. Yeah,
it's also low impact on the joints. That's the main one. Yeah. It's super low impact. Anyone can do it. Literally anyone can learn how to swim.
If you do breath holds whilst you're swimming, like 6, you know, if you're doing front crawl, you do 6 strokes before each breath, then it can be challenging. Yeah. But if you're just doing 2 strokes and a breath, then it's not really anything, is it? You're just kind of...
It's hard, mate. You do that for 60 minutes non-stop. That's hard.
Yeah, obviously, yeah, that's hard. But again, that's all technique as well.
Technique, yeah.
Yeah, if you're technical, it's very easy.
Yep.
Okay. If you could remove one move from the history of BJJ, I have 3 minutes left. If you could remove one move from the history of BJJ, what would it be? That's worm guard for me. You?
It would be
outside heel hook.
No, I love an outside heel hook. I actually do love it. Yeah, regardless of the ankle. That was my fault, Chief. See?
All right.
You did it to me.
Wow.
But it was my fault. We know that.
mutual.
What actually happened?
I've got the video. I'm going to post it.
Normally it's fine then, no? Are you going to post it?
Yeah, normally it is fine.
I think I was exhausted that day.
You just didn't tense your foot like you normally do. It just, you kind of relaxed it, so it just went.
Yeah. Anyway, you'll post the video.
Yeah, we'll see.
Probably don't.
So what's your...
Oh, the move?
What's your move that you want removed from jiu-jitsu? Spine lock? Body triangle from the back?
Body triangle from the back. I don't mind that.
Jelly in the eyes?
Yeah, probably get rid of the eye gouges.
All right, fair play, mate. That's just, you're a fucking coward, I guess.
Yeah.
Scariest training room athlete. Okay, I've already done that. Will you begin to do morning classes at Submission Grappling Club anytime soon? No, mate, it is a school. If you show up in the morning, they will not have you, but the police will. Has teaching BJJ...
Oh, you got to check out that place. Is that of interest?
Oh, yeah, it's a bit too late now. Yeah, has teaching BJJ noticeably improved your development in your roles? Well, I don't notice it whilst I'm rolling, but I would argue that it does improve your development because you have to have more attention to detail, because more people will fuck up things in ways you could never imagine, and it will make you think more closely about the specific details to make a move work. When loads of different people have a variety of problems with it, it's much more difficult than just when you have to teach it to yourself. You're going to get, let's say you get 90% of it right, there's 10% wrong. 10% that other people will get wrong is going to be different to the 10% that you got wrong. So you have to cover more details if you teach it to more people. That's why the ultimate would be going and teaching it at a seminar where people don't really speak English that well. You have to say it concisely, clearly. You have to show it as clearly and concisely as possible. And you have to leave out, in a way, details that you assume people will get, or kind of like trick them into getting, that's basically it.
Mate, that was a very concise answer. Let's get you out of here. Great
Thanks, man. Thanks, Charles. Really good to see you again.
You've got some DVDs to sell.
Oh, I had to mention. Oh yeah, Triple Threat Summer Camp 2024.
Spain.
So
No Spain, no gain.
No Spain, no gain. That's right, Char. We're going to be in Malaga, September, number 6 to number 10.
Whoa.
You can do 3 days. You can do 5 days. The current price is £200. The following price will be £250, and the following price will be £300.
Oh my God.
Early bird is 200. That's pretty good. That's 10 sessions, 2 hours each.
That's actually so cheap.
Exactly. That's 10 sessions, 2 hours each. You do the maths, because Char and I are fucking stupid, right? Nah, it's not that hard, really. What is it? 200 divided by 10?
It's like
20,
50 quid, 400 quid,
20 quid a session.
500 quid.
20 quid a session, right? And you get, good training from good people. And also, weed is legal out there. It's sunny. Accommodation is cheap. Flights are cheap and regular.
Mate, go to check out Triple Threat. Go
Triple
get your
Threat
tickets. You'd be silly
Summer
not to do it. I actually want to come. I'm going to check
You
out the
keep
dates.
saying that, Char, but you're a fucking snake. You keep saying, actually, me. Look, you don't even have to like us. You can just show up to the sessions, try to injure people and leave. That's what most people do.
There it is. Check out the links below. Instructionals, strength programs, YouTube, Spotify, rate. Christian Osbeck, what do you have to do?
Okay, all right, let's just do this quickly so he stops complaining. Buy Christian Osbeck's Instructional. It is called Feet Finder on BJJ Fanatics. It's really good. The uki in it is probably one of the greatest ukis of all time. The break falls fantastic. The attention to detail, mid.
Go review it now. Go to a review.
Give a review even if you didn't buy it.
See you later, guys.